Kidnappers release video of abducted victims.
NIMC pledges sustained engagement with ACOE.
NDLEA dismantles drug black spots.
Iran fully prepared to withstand US sanctions.
Falconets head to Poland for 2026 competition.
You are welcome to today's edition of NationsPride News, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria. I am Moses Okore, and with me is my colleague
Blessing Ezejefo.
Now the news in detail.
Kidnappers have released a video purportedly showing scores of people being held captive in a forest in Niger State. The footage emerged 2 days after gunmen reportedly abducted up to 600 worshippers during Friday prayers at a mosque in Lekera village. The video circulated on social media shows men, women and children gathered in a forest, while an armed man speaking Hausa urges families to identify their relatives. The footage has not been independently verified, while residents say some of the captives have been identified as their relatives. Security agencies have reportedly launched operations to track the attackers and rescue the victims, as Amnesty International calls for their safe release.
The National Identity Management Commission (NIMC) has pledged to sustain its engagement with the Association of Corporate Online Editors (ACOE) and the wider media community to promote transparency and accurate information on Nigeria's new identity management framework. NIMC Director General Engineer Abisoye Odusete, represented by Servicon Director Mrs. Florence Oloruntade, at the Commission's 7th roundtable with online editors. Oloruntade said sustained media engagement will be critical to helping Nigeria understand the new NIMC Act 2026, particularly issues surrounding NIN, data privacy, inclusion, and the use of identity information. She informed journalists to provide balanced information to counter misinformation and build public confidence in Nigeria's identity management system.
The Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has urged Nigerians to report infrastructure challenges and publicize completed government projects. Umahi spoke while inspecting rehabilitation works on the Ido Bridge in Lagos, where he said the bridge's headroom had been raised from 4.6 to 6.5 meters to prevent repeated damage by trucks. He said a new drainage system had also been constructed, while the repair section would reopen to traffic once the concrete attains the required strength. Umahi also urged Nigerians to support ongoing federal government infrastructure projects nationwide.
The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) has deployed 1,200 personnel across Kwara State to ensure a peaceful and orderly Eid-el-Maulud celebration. The deployment covers places of worship, market, motor parks, major roads, critical national assets, and other public gatherings. Specialized units including the Counter-Terrorism Unit, Agro Rangers, and CBRNE unit have also been placed on heightened alert. The State Commandant Abbas Nda Mohammed urged residents to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities to security agencies.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) says it's dismantled several drug black spots across Ogun State as part of efforts to curb illicit drug activities. The command spokesman Harris Musa said the operations were carried out under Operation Restore Order, a nationwide exercise launched by NDLEA Chairman Brigadier General Buba Marwa. He said targeted raids were conducted in locations including Mayas, Mayama in Panseke, Onion Market, MKO Stadium, Kuto Park, and Wapko in Lafenwa. The agency says the operations are aimed at reclaiming public spaces and disrupting drug trafficking networks across the state.
Now, business news. The Nigeria equity market extended its bearish run on Monday, with market capitalization losing 137 billion naira amid profit taken in banking and insurance stocks. Market capitalization fell to 1,554,396 trillion naira, while the all-share index declined by 0.11% to 239.85 points. Market breadth remained negative, with 32 stocks recording losses against 18 gainers. However, trading volume and days increased as 668.72 million shares, valued at 23.83 billion naira, changed hands in 45,894 transactions. The market year-to-date return now stands at 53.64%.
More than 600 young entrepreneurs in Bayelsa State, including women and youths, have received 150,000 naira each and free POS terminals to boost their businesses. The state government organized the empowerment program to mark the 2026 World Entrepreneurship Day in Yunogwa. Representing Governor Doyediri, Deputy Governor Peter Ape said the government would continue to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. He urged youth to acquire vocational skills alongside formal education while calling on residents to patronize locally made products. The governor's technical advisor on entrepreneurship development, Charity Kent Godwin, said over 5,000 Bayelsans have been trained and empowered and about 2,000 businesses have been registered with SMEDAN. She added that more than 32,000 applications had been received for the fourth phase of the program.
Now foreign news. Iran said it is fully prepared to withstand expanded United States sanctions aimed at cutting the country off from the global economy. Iran's economic minister Ali Madanizadeh described the measure as another potential defeat for Washington, insisting Tehran has a 2-year plan to manage the impact. The U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent warned that countries, banks, and businesses continue to deal financially with Iran could also face isolation. China has rejected the measure as illegal unilateral sanction, while Iran has warned it could halt regional oil export if the war continues.
Now sports news. Nigeria's Falconets have departed for Poland for the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, with head coach Moses Adoku urging the team to maintain focus and a strong winning mentality. The Falconets secured their ticket after overcoming Rwanda, Senegal, and Malawi in the qualifiers. Captain Joe Ibokwe says the team is determined to make Nigerians proud and has appealed for continued prayers and support. Nigeria 2-time runner-ups will face Spain, China, and New Caledonia in Group F. The Falconets will begin their campaign against Spain on September 7, aiming to win Nigeria's first title in the competition.
Arsenal winger Gabriel Martinelli is reportedly edging close to a permanent move away from the club, with Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal emerging as his likely destination. Reports say manager Mikel Arteta has instructed the Brazilian forward to find a new club after he was left out of recent matchday squad. Martinelli's omission from Arsenal's Community Shield victory over Manchester City reportedly caused disappointment among teammates. The 25-year-old joined Arsenal's first team in 2019 and has made almost 300 appearances for the Gunners. Arsenal are reportedly seeking around £600 million, while the final transfer fee remains under negotiation.
Liverpool are reportedly refusing to sell Cody Gakpo this summer, despite growing interest from Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. Tottenham remain keen on the Netherlands international, with reports suggesting the forward has agreed personal terms and has been offered the key role under manager Roberto De Zerbi. Manchester City have now joined the race as they consider Gakpo as a possible attacking option. However, Liverpool boss Andoni Iraola is said to be impressed by Gakpo and wants him to remain at Anfield. The Dutchman scored in Liverpool's 2-2 draw with Newcastle United, further underlining his importance to the team. Liverpool maintained that Gakpo is not for sale.
For this and more, visit our website www.nationspride.net. I remain yours, Moses Okore, and my colleague
Blessing Ezejefo,
saying goodbye. God bless you.